Hey guys, it's Alex Trelli. Welcome back to the Hand of the Week from Toulon in France. So I'm a big goal setter guy, and I do a lot of goal setting every 3-6 months, and every couple of years I do a little reflection. I check back in on the goals I set for myself, and I happen to be doing that this week, excuse me. And I'd like to share a little bit of the kind of like aha moment I had in doing this. Generally, goals are great. You know, you do them. They provide a lot of fulfillment when you achieve them. And what I learned is really there's not a huge difference between the types of goals that you have. Of course, there's really like two types of goals. There's like superficial ones and non-superficial ones. So superficial goals are, having things. Generally, work-related goals, economic goals, for example, are rather superficial. And non-superficial things are like personal development. I want to go here, I want to learn this, I want to strengthen a relationship with this person. Of course, non-superficial goals are generally going to be more fulfilling. They're like personal development things. But more than that, regardless of what types of goals they are, it's more about where the purpose of the goal stems from. Like why you decided to pursue that one goal that really brings about the most amount of euphoria. So I was and satisfaction from this. So I was looking back at some of the things I did, and I noticed for me that the goals that I had, the things that I accomplished that came from a place of growth and of courage from within me that took a lot to do them, were much more satisfying than the ones that were just sort of something I feel like I had to do, or possibly easier, or that didn't challenge me or stretch me or put me outside of my comfort zone as much. So an example could be, like, I never think back to the times that I wrote down a big list of things that I was proud of. Sorry, car. I wrote down a big list of things I was proud of. So a lot of them were poker related, things that I accomplished in poker. And then others were personal related, learning Italian, moving to Italy, finding an amazing wife. Like, these things are completely different. And if I close my eyes and think back to the times I'm really happy or the things I reminisce about, it's never the poker related goals. It's never the things that are rather superficial. It's always something that came from a truth that I had, something that I really wanted to do, and that wasn't really out of necessity. So learning Italian for me was something that I've always wanted to do, and moving to Italy, and just reflecting the fact that I did that I took time out of my busy life, or I didn't do something that was for economic gain, that was just something personal to me, is a huge satisfaction. Doing a triathlon, I wanted to do it in a certain time, and the fact that I did that in a certain time was cool, but what really did it for me was the fact that I just did something for me that didn't have to do with anyone else, that didn't pursue any economic gain. It wasn't really, it was just something that I actually enjoyed. I just allowed myself that time to do it. And so by working backwards, I'm a big fan of working backwards. By looking at your past and thinking about some of the things that bring you joy and fulfillment, you could really see what things to pursue in the future that are going to be more satisfying. So two ways to do this. Of course, reflecting is one of them. Jotting down some things that you've done that you're proud of would be a good starting place. And I really think the other thing to ask yourself is, what are you the most afraid of doing? What things are going to challenge you the most? What's that thing that you're always like wishing you could do, but you never have time, or it's not as important as the other goal that you're pursuing? And the other goal that you're pursuing is the thing that you feel like you have to do, you need to do, you should do, but it's not really a truth within you. So those things are never going to be the things that, the things you feel like you should do are never going to be the things that you reflect on and you're like, oh my God, I'm so happy I did this. I'm so happy I made the final table of this tournament, or I played an extra 1,000 hands or 100,000 hands of poker, or whatever it is. Those things that are like not really something that's challenging you, or something that's really meaningful inside. So write that book, shoot the photography you wanted to do, those things, the art, whatever it is, some external, like random passion you have, are going to be the things that are always inspiring, the things you're going to be looked back on and that you're going to be the proudest of, even if it's really simple, and it didn't change your economic state in any way. So hope you took something away from it, and leave a comment below and let me know what you guys are working on and what you'd like to hear more from me. Subscribe to the blog, new content every week, so you guys will always be the first to know. And thanks a lot. See you next week. Cheers.